guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you're enjoying your weekend. Unfortunate events happened last night. The Black Galaxies knocked out of the Chan competition. Today we're going to talk about, however, the Ghana Black Stars captain Andre Ayew, who has terminated his contract with Ayew'S, mutual termination of contract with his Qatari club. It's reported that he's headed to another club inside Qatar itself. Looking at the statement issued by Ayew'S and what it means for the future of the Ghana Black Stars captain. We're also going to talk about the Black Galaxies a bit. Where did it all go wrong? Has it always been a problem of selection? Is Arnold Walker not good enough? Are the players we selected not good enough? System, everything. We'll be discussing it today, and we'll talk about the penalties meted out to Uruguayan players who bust up and were quite angry at some of the decisions that were taken by the referee in their final game versus Ghana. Remember, they just needed one goal to make it to the next phase of the competition, and it did not come in, and they beat Ghana but knocked out other group stages. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Before we get into the true problems with the Black Galaxies, we'll first of all talk about the Black Stars captain Andre Ayew. Andre Ayew, Ayew'S man, has had his contract terminated. Mutual consent by both parties. A lot of conversation has been sparked on social media by this news of Andre Ayew missing or having his contract with Ayew'S terminated. But it looks like he is headed to a club in Qatar itself, Al Riyadh. The Qatari side have terminated the Black Stars captain's contract, and after reaching a mutual agreement, the club announced a termination via tweet on Sunday. Ayew'S have reached an agreement with Andre Ayew to terminate his contract with the club by mutual consent. The statement read on Twitter. Andre Ayew joined the Qatari side in 2021 on a free transfer after his contract at Swansea ran out. The former West Ham United man has been involved in 5 goals, 4 goals, 1 assist in 9 games this season. In his almost 2-year stay at Ayew'S, Andre Ayew scored 22 goals, provided 3 assists in 38 games in all competitions. He won the 2 trophies. He won 2 trophies during his spell at the Qatari side, the Qatar Stars League in his first season, and the Emir of Qatar Cup in 2021. At the moment, the next destination of the 33-year-old is unknown, but rumors arrive that he is going to Al Riyadh, a rival club of Al Sadd in Qatar. No explanation was given for the decision, though the rumors arrived that he's going to a rival club, Al Riyadh. Contract terminated by mutual consent. It has got a lot of people talking about where next for Andre Ayew. It looks clear Ayew'S have no need for him right now, but his goal scoring record has been quite good. It will be interesting to get some insights into why his contract with them was terminated. I would be quite curious to know why that is. But currently, he's in the same shoes of Asamoah Gyan, both without clubs and both not retired officially yet. We'll see what happens in the coming days. Al Riyadh, the likely destination for Andre Ayew in Qatar. Swansea fans were swarming all over social media talking about his possibility. They wanting him back with the Swans, whether he will oblige Nottingham Forest. I'm also coming to the conversation a bit there. We'll see what happens on that front. We'll see if Al Riyadh is the next destination for Andre Ayew. My next story has to do with the Uruguayan national team. Players have been banned, 4 of them actually, after harassing the referee after the Ghana match. And now Federation of International Football Association, FIFA, has fined a Uruguayan Football Federation and 4 Uruguayan players for their misconduct after their final group game against Ghana at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. FIFA has fined for 50,000 Swiss francs, $54,248, and handed a partial stadium closure for their next home game in the account of discriminatory behavior of the supporters and the misconduct of the players on December 4th. And now, defender Jose Maria Jimenez and goalkeeper Fernando Muslera were handed 4 matches ban each for harassing referee Daniel Sebet. And after Uruguay suffered the group stage exit, Diego Godin, who was also caught in the act, was handed a 1-game ban. Also, Edison Cavani, who punched the pitch side VAR monitor, was handed a 1-game ban. Both Cavani and Godin were fined 15,000 Swiss francs each, while Jimenez and Muslera were fined 20,000 Swiss francs each. The South American side exited the group stages of the World Cup after winning 2-0 against Ghana. They needed a 3rd goal to progress on goal difference, but could not find it in the final minutes. The players, who were unhappy with some of their calls by the referee during the game, confronted their officials in a horrendous manner right after the final whistle, and that has led to these bans being meted out to them. Match ban for Cavani and Diego Godin, Muslera and co also giving other hefty bans. Jose Jimenez, unfortunate there for them. And yeah, FA have been banned, a partial stadium ban for their misconduct there. The Ghana Black Galaxies, who last night did not do well, and they were eliminated by Niger. And Niger beating the Black Galaxies might seem so weird and out of place, but if you look back at our elimination from the CHAN tournament, Niger has been a thorn in our flesh in the past. That being said, Ghana football has been on a sharp decline of late. We went to the World Cup despite the odds stacked against us, but in the ultimate tournament itself, questionable performances in there. In the CHAN competition itself, we had not been there in the last 3 occasions, overcame Nigeria and were there, but once again, more questions asked over, first of all, team selection, a coaching system, and it was something that needed to be addressed. We were able to overcome Sudan in our 2nd group game and make it to the knockout phases, but even in that win, you could see some of the lapses, especially in defense, from the Black Galaxies team. Are these players the best crop of players for the Ghana Black Galaxies, the local team that is? Are these the best bunch? Are these the pick of the bunch that we have here in this country? Some would say no, and I would go on to ask them, why were they picked? That is another matter for discussion later. But Ghana football has been on the decline, and the earlier it is addressed, the earlier right calls are made, the earlier the right coaches are appointed, the earlier interference is stopped, the earlier they stop thinking about their pockets more than they do about developing the game locally, the better for all of us, because it is really something that is worrying us and is showing clearly. 2022 exit for the Black Stars, especially at the AFCON group stages. Comoros putting us to the sword. A World Cup group stage exit to Uruguay after losing to them 2-0, and now the Black Galaxies have unfortunately not made it to the semi-final to face Algeria. It's clear to some that if Morocco had been in the group, we probably would not have made it out of it, and they would have a good shout in there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on the Black Galaxies' performance in the CHAN tournament. What needs to change? Who are you impressed with most despite this abysmal showing? I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.